All about Ford Mustang Dark Horse Edition 2023 explained. Mustang is a symbol of freedom to reveal your dark side even if it means greater power and grip, as well as an ability to race that sends hearts racing. The Ford believed it was the right occasion to unveil a new car that's not as kind. 1 second, before we start the video, kindly subscribe to this channel. That will motivate us to make more videos like this. Your support is very important for us. Only, you can help us to reach the next milestone. Now, let's get started. Guys, prepare to be ready for the Dark Horse series. The photos trigger flashes from the incredibly strung Shelby GT350 and even the new Mach 1. However, before you decide that it's just a coincidence that the Dark Horse is just a crossbreeding of horses you've already seen, check out the Dark Horse's brand new badge at the rear. The beast is staring right at you with a death look. Ford's unveiling of the Dark Horse reinforces our suspicion that the pony car may not be yet ready to transition from gasoline power, since the modified 7th Gen 2024 Mustang retained the original Mustang's DNA and was built using the exact same chassis, and running similar engines though slightly altered. There are rumors of electrified 7th generation Mustangs. However, the Dark Horse snorts 500 horsepower generated by a modern 5.0-liter Coyote V8. This is the first brand new Mustang performance series in the 21 years since it was the first Mustang Bullet. Dark Horse Mustang. Mustang Dark Horse is a Ford factory-built pony car that was designed to take on circuits. It's the first track day weapon, which is based on the 2022 version of the engine, the V8 Mustang GT. Ford hopes to raise the stakes on American streets and tracks through the brand new racing-bred Dark Horse lineup. Ford states that the Dark Horse's handling package is the most street-legal and track-capable Mustang ever made, due to its improved aerodynamics, updated hardware, new software, and tuning that includes a manual transmission with 6 speeds. For decades, Mustang has competed against the most premium brands on the greatest world stages and won, stated Jim Farley, CEO of Ford Motor Company. We surprised everyone, and we're going to surprise them again with a track-capable Mustang that puts a new level of performance, styling, and American engineering in the hands of everyday customers who still want the thrill and excitement of a V8 sports car. From what we've observed and have heard about what the Blue Oval says about this car, we're inclined to think it's turning the page in its famous racing history, particularly with the track-only, all-new models that are part of the Dark Horse designated Dark Horse S and Dark Horse R. According to Ford, they are among 6 brand new racing Mustangs scheduled to arrive at the track close to your home. It is believed that the Dark Horse hatched for 3 years and was surrounded by an special team of engineers, designers, and experts to design the striking visual cues and all the capability sports car lovers expect, right down to the available carbon fiber wheels from Carbon Revolution, late availability. Mustang Powertrain. The Mustang is the reason for the idea of the pony car in America, the 4-passenger, 2-door performance-oriented vehicles that were powered by smaller block 6 or 8-cylinder engines. However, a glance at the additional coolers that come with the Dark Horse, rear axle cooler and coolant for the transmission, upgraded coolant, and an additional engine coolers all point to the track-focused Mustang. Ford estimates that the Dark Horse's V8 could bring 20 horses higher than the 480 horses that are expected in the Mustang GT. Ford will pair the engine to an exclusive Dark Horse 6-speed manual or 10-speed automated transmission, with a smaller gearing for a more rapid acceleration over GT. The GT uses a Getrag-supplied transmission. The Dark Horse manual gearbox is supplied by Tremec. It is a unit with smaller gears. It can transfer power to the rear end, which has 3.73 gears and the standard Torsen limited-slip gearbox. We don't know much currently, but we are aware that, according to what Ford states, that the piston rods connecting the Dark Horse's variant this V8 will resemble the GT500's insane 760 horsepower design. We also are aware that the engine's airflow will flow through a dual intake of the body and throttle, which is supported through the flared nostrils on the grille in front. Given that the Mustang remains true to the pony car's traditional heritage, we're sure it will be a great ride. Dark Horse will pack a strong active exhaust system, which means that the neighbors can adore Ford each time they hear the sound. How this differ from the rest of the herd? Dark Horse stands on the foundation of the brand new 2024 Mustang and differentiates it from other models by its enhanced and distinctive 5.0-liter Coyote V8. According to Ed Krenz, Ford Mustang chief nameplate engineer, stated, "We've taken the all-new Mustang, the best of our new 5.0-liter V8 performance, and added power, improved the aero, tires, steering, and provided an interactive cockpit to create a Mustang that goes beyond any 5.0-liter Mustang before it." The blue oval is apparently determined to suck up every bit of performance this V8 could provide on the road and track. Both the S and R versions from the Dark Horse will have improved capabilities on the track, as well as Dark Horse S with an interior that has been stripped. Both Dark Horse S and R have been further enhanced for performance and stripped of almost every unneeded comfort, keeping only what is needed to provide a better performance, Krenz added. What do you think about this? Let me know this by commenting below. I would love to see them. I can go through your comments and share my feedback. Thanks for watching this video completely. Kindly subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. Thanks again, have a great day.